So, as you can see from the title, Diablo 4 Season 4, the two questions for today are: is leveling to 100 too fast? And just, is the game in general too easy? And I guess a little spoiler or quick answer is I agree. I agree with the game is a little bit too easy now, but I disagree with the game leveling to 100 is too fast. And before you freak out that you're saying it's getting too easy to level, I'm more of a casual player. Maybe if you haven't seen my previous videos, I can switch over to my character screen here, show. I'm only level 62, and I've definitely put in quite a bit of time. Before I go into that, I thought I would first start with what I agree with. I think the reason the game is a little bit easier now, and it was kind of expected. A lot of other people's thoughts on season 4 is that, they basically rehauled the whole loot system, and it basically made all of our characters a lot more powerful with the affixes we have here. I'll switch screens again. I'm doing a grenade rogue. I don't think that's one of the most. Also, it's not one of the most efficient builds, but I've always wanted to do a grenade rogue. So I have the trap. I have the trap unique. So basically, whenever I do a death pile traps, I throw grenades. I have the grenader, the new ring that came out for grenades. Um, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. It's just something. It actually is a good. I like it because it gives melee rogue almost like an AOE, more of an AOE skill. Anyways, this isn't like a build guide, but I think because they rehauled, I'll switch back here. I think because they rehauled all of the items and just kind of made our characters more powerful, and they didn't. You're killing bosses faster, you're killing elites faster. So yes, I do agree, and you have less threat. So I do agree that the game got easier. I'm hoping next season they kind of make it a little more difficult. Don't get me wrong, Diablo 4, Diablo games, if you know what you're doing, and like I call myself a casual, I'm like in between casual and hardcore. Like I'm not a super blaster, like a lot of that'll be my next discussion on, there's a lot of streamers and YouTubers that, I mean, I guess it's their job, but they already have multiple level 100s in season 4, or I just have this one character. Um, but yeah, what I was trying to say was with my skill level, it's definitely easy. Maybe there's even more people that don't do correct builds. It's a little bit more difficult, but I still consider myself, and I'm such a small channel, but I would like to believe I am more in the general public size. I mean, the fact that I'm making a video, I mean, maybe I'm not, but you know what I mean. Like I like the lore, even though I was almost gonna make a lore video on this season, but it was so minuscule. But I understand they kind of rehauled the game, so the story chapters about the Iron Wolves is very basic. It's just about a demon corrupting their minds. Anyways, I'm getting off subject, but it was all right. At least it was voice acted. That's always nice. Um, anyways, so yeah, basically, I just wanted to say I do agree. I think the game is a little too easy right now. I mean, it's funny. It basically, if you look at a graph, it's like super easy. It's like easy, easy, easy. When I haven't gotten to the pit yet, but what I've heard is once you get to the pit, it like that difficulty scales up really fast. And you know what? Maybe for the blasters or the super hardcore people, that's good because they just rush the leveling process anyway. So the only thing that they care about being difficult is the end game. But I do think you want to make leveling a little bit challenging. It just keeps you more engaged. Don't get me wrong. I love to play Diablo and watch a video on my other screen or blast music and zone out. I mean, I love Diablo 4 for that reason in some aspects, but to the point where you can kind of like AFK and not die. Maybe not in Helltides. Helltides are unironically the most threatening part of the new season, which is great. Like you can actually easily die in Helltides, where it seems like everything else except basically Helltides in the pit, or where I think difficulty is a little, scaled up. Like Helltides last season was a joke. Um, but yeah, everything else like dungeons and so forth, because of density. But yes, I agree. It's a little bit easier now to go onto the side where I disagree. And I'll switch back to my character one more time. As you can see here, my character is level 62. I'm actually still in World Tier 3. You can kind of see here. I probably could try the World Tier 4. I just haven't done it yet. I'll probably do that maybe today or something. And as you can see, I'll go to my profile. I mean, look at time played. I think it rounds, but it says 1 day, so maybe it's been like 22, 23 hours. And actually, I mean, yeah, I just take my sweet time. As you can kind of see on the map, as you can see on the map, I've done pretty much all of the, you can kind of see them. I think I've done like almost all of the strongholds except for. I've kind of varied my gameplay. I have a decent amount of gold because I've actually been doing just what are these things called again? The dailies, not the dailies. The Tree of Whisper quests. But yeah, in 24 hours, I'm level 62, where I think nowadays, and I'll switch back here, but that was just kind of showing you my character. But basically, you can see here, I think in 24 hours or 22, whatever it is, there are, the blasters that they can get a level 1 to 100 in like 4 hours, 5 hours. I don't understand how they do that. Maybe it's not that short, but for a big chunk of my level 62 character, I was doing Helltides, and I know that's kind of what you want to do the blast levels. Maybe that's not actually the fast way I thought it was, because it seems like everyone's in Helltides, which is great. But basically, what I was going with this was, I actually think the leveling speed is totally fine. It is a little bit faster. I am noticing I'm getting, I'm 62. I think it's been basically like 2 weeks of the season, and I think I was at 3 or 4 weeks when I was 62. But like, as I said, I'm a casual gamer. I play other games. I think the first couple days I was playing Diablo by itself because it's a new season, it's exciting. But after that first week, I kind of slowed down to maybe playing every other day. Not that the game was getting boring. I was playing so much of it, I wanted to break that and play other games. Warcraft. I'm a big Warcraft guy, and the Mista Pandaria thing just came out, the remix thing. So yeah, I don't mind that it's a little bit faster, and I think it's okay. I mean, I think the general public is happy it's a little bit faster, because I think it was still difficult. And let me switch back to my characters here to show you something else. Let me log. I'll leave game for a second here and show you this. I still don't have a level 100 character. I thought I was like, what's happening? As you can see, all of my characters, I basically have made one character per season. I had one at the beginning, season 1, and it's in order. This was the original character I made, season 2, 3, 4, or no, sorry, season 1, 2, 3, and 4. And basically, I do want to get these characters to 100. But oh shoot, you can't. Crap, I forgot. Let me switch. There, now you can see my characters. But yeah, as you can see, I've never gotten a character to 100, and I plan to. I just basically what would happen is I would level up these characters. I'd play a lot, a bit during the season, but basically by the season's end, this is where I would get to. I'd get the season journey done, but I wouldn't get them to max level. And the new season would start, so I'd make a new character for the new season. So yeah, and I'd like to believe, switch back here. I'd like to believe that a lot of people are maybe in my boat, where it was actually kind of hard to get to 100 within a season. And I know a lot of people probably that maybe even view me or find this video are rolling their eyes like, bro, you don't play at all. I'm like, I do play. I don't play. I love the game. I find it fun. Like, there's a lot of issues with the game. I'm not trying to make this like a shill video or anything. I have issues with the game, but I don't blast. It seems like on YouTube and Twitch, like, I mean, and maybe that's just the atmosphere of the game and people that play it, but I play other games. I take my time. I don't do the most efficient routes. Like I said, I wasn't just doing the most. I didn't look up I split up my gameplay between Helltides. I did like a few side quests, not really any side quests, though I've done those already. Dungeons. I've even just done some dungeons. Like literally basic dungeons, not the ones where you get glyphs. Like in normal, I did some dungeons. And the Tree Whisper quests and strongholds. So very inefficient, because it seems like no one does half of those things anymore. Anyways, basically I was just trying to give an explanation on to why I don't think leveling is too crazy fast now. And people saying, I'll go back on my rogue here, but and people are saying you're not even like gearing up your character or doing anything with your gear. I have, like, so basically for normal, I would say in normal mode, I leveled through normal pretty fast. I think once you hit 50, you do slow down a bit. I'll go back to my character here, but like even I'm only in tier 3, and I bet you a lot of people in tier 3 don't gear up, but I went and I got this to just randomly drop, which is perfect for my build, the trap grenade build. But this one I had to farm through the lightning boss, Grigor, whatever his name was, to get this one to drop. But I've had enough to put sockets in, and people seem to have issues with sockets. I've made sure I've upgraded. I've put uh, tempers on all my gear. I have grenade tempers because I'm a grenade rogue. So I've geared up my sacred gear, and a lot of people seem to just blast through that, I guess. But that wasn't the case for me. So, anyways, I think I've gone on long enough. These are just my thoughts. I am screwing up my camera here at the end, but anyways, those are just my thoughts. What are your guys' thoughts? Maybe people that are catching this video are more like me, where they don't play. Like I have a job and I play maybe two. On a good day, I'll play 2 or 3 hours a day. Um, when I'm playing, and it's interesting. I think there's so much of an atmosphere and connection. I mean, I'm making a video, but YouTubers and Twitch people, people that broadcast the game and the thoughts on the game play so much more than the normal person. So, yeah. Anyways, those are my thoughts on the at least some of the bigger gripes for season 4. I've been having fun. I'm hoping you're having fun too. Maybe hopefully this everyone has a long weekend this weekend, Memorial Day, so you're getting more time to game, do what you want to do, be with family, hang out, and yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you thought it was interesting, you can like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.